What's up traders, it's your boy Snipe FS back again. In today's video I'm going to be showing you exactly how I read the VIX 75 like a pro step by step. If you have ever opened your chart and you do not know what to focus on, or you do not know where price is heading to, this video is for you. Grab your notebook because by the end of this video you'll start seeing the market differently. Alright, now in order to you to read the market, you first of all want to know the time frame you're trading from. First of all, firstly, I'm a swing trader. You understand? I swing and I day trade. So most of my trades you're going to be seeing, most of my analysis, most of my uploads, most of my videos is going to be all about swing trades and day trades. Yeah, so first of all you want to know the time frame you want to analyze your chart from. The time frame is the first important thing you need to look out for, and for you to get a very accurate view, or maybe a clear view of the market, you have to start from the higher time frame, which is the bigger picture, to see because the higher time frame is what drives the lower time frame. You understand? Is what the weekly, the monthly, the daily is what they do. That is what the 1 hour, 30 minutes, 15 minutes, and 5 minutes will respect. You understand? It's just like the higher time frame is leading the lower time frame, so you have to respect the higher time frame before you look into the lower time frame. Now let's look at the D1. Now this is a big picture of where the market is in the D1 right now. So if you could see now, the market has been in long movement, long downtrend right here. Even from the recent of this year, you can see from this this is January 2025 here. So this is like where the market starts from this year. This is like from, let me mark it out. This is it. You can see this place right here. This is 2025, this is January. So this is like where the market started from this year 2025. You can see it. This is 2025, this is January here, and this is 3rd. So this is like the months of January 2025, January, February. You see it right here. So now this whole thing now is what your mind should be after. You understand? You want to know how the price entered, beginning from the new year, and how it has been going. If we were at January now, for example, maybe we were at January 2025, the beginning of this year, you look at the previous data of last year to compare what is happening in the current market. You understand? You want to analyze from what is going on back to what is happening now to predict the future. So now this is what we're going to do now to analyze VIX 75 step by step like a pro. This is what we're going to do now. We're going to look at where the price is currently, and where the price is currently is this spot right here. So now, what has the market been doing for the last 1-2 months? And we are in November, right? And this is October, and this is September. So now let's just mark September now. Let's mark out September. This is the month of the beginning of September right here. This is it, the beginning of September. So now this is what the market has been doing for the past months of September. The market has been trending down. The market has been on a downtrend. So now it tells us that the buys of the market is downtrending, and the market is trending bearish. The market is downtrending. So in this case, you look for sell. You don't go and look for buy here. If you come and look for buy in this kind of session, or where this market is right now, you definitely lose a lot of money in the market. You end up blowing your accounts because you're trading against the trend. That's why they always say the trend is your friend. You always make sure that you respect the trend. You understand? If it was like what was happening all of around this place, now we say, okay, this market is at an uptrend and you can buy from here. In this level now, you can see there are much buys than sells. Look at the buys, look at the sales. There are little sales, but there are much buys. In this case now, right here, you can see that the sales are much than the buys, and the sales are more faster. The movement are more quick. If you can see where the market starts selling from here, the movement was quick, but when the market started buying for it was kind of consolidating. So you know that all these are retracement moves. All these in the market are retracement moves, and these are impulsive moves. You call them impulsive moves. That's what you call them. You call them impulsive moves. You understand? So now, first of all, we know that this is a downtrending market, and we have to look for sales opportunity. We have to look for selling opportunity in this market. So now let's move to the 4 hours time frame. Let's move to the 4 hours time frame and know what is going to happen, what is happening in the 4 hours time frame. Now, you remember I said we have to look at we have to look back on the last 2 months, what has happened in the last 2 months, and we start from September, right? Yes. So now this is where we want to be looking at our analysis. This is where we want to be taking our analysis. This is this level now is where we are going to be looking at all of this one now. These are previous data. These are past markets. You understand? There are situations whereby you analyze from this side. You check some previous data to compare what is happening in the future. But in this case, we are trading. We want to check and know how to analyze fix 75 step by step like a pro. You understand? So now this is it. Let's quickly draw our trend line, because first of all, we see that the market is creating lower high and lower low. You can see it's lower high and lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, and lower high. So now this is a new lower low creating down too. So now this is how we're going to draw our trend now. First of all, if you draw your trend line like this now, I'm trying to show you those people that get confused in drawing trend lines, because sometimes you think that, oh, why is this thing so complicated? So if you draw your trend line like this, you find out that price didn't come to touch any of this level again. So now you will be feeling kind of confused in this situation, in this kind of spot. You'll be feeling confused. So now this is what you do. You try to look for the action trend line. That is what you're going to do. You spot all of these things out. You begin to spot the trend lines. Then you find the one that is currently in action, currently moving the price. So now you spot this one now. Let's draw this very well. Okay. Let's zoom in a bit. Okay, now you spot this one and this one. There is still no action yet. The market is still moving. It's just giving us 2 touches without no third touches. You get without no third touch. It's just giving us only 2 touch of the trend lines. So now the next thing you want to do now is to look for the next action trend line. Now you find this third one now, and if price should touch this one, it will sell from here. So if price should break, it means it's going to the second one. If you break the second one, it means it's going to the third one till it breaks it out. Then now let's say we have to draw another trend line from here. you see that this one is a perfect one. This is the action trend line right here. Now this is a perfect one. This is a perfect one. This is now the action trend line. So now many of you will say, why do I draw my trend line like this? Now, first of all, as a price action trader that I am, you want to understand the market. Even you need to understand this also as a price action trader. First of all, you ask me, why is price outside there? Why is price not inside the trend line to be like inside the trend line, just like the way this one and this one is inside the trend line? Okay, now let me show you something. First of all, this is a impulsive move, right? This is an impulsive move. Yes, this is an impulsive move right here, and this is a retracement move. The market stop selling and then start to buy from here, then start going up. From here it goes up and creates a touch in this level, creating a first touch and a second touch, and this second touch is going to be our sweet spot, which is where the market, where we have like 90% sure that the market is going to fall from once market hits a third spot. You understand? We usually call it third spot, or we call it sweet spot. So now this is why I sold for here, because I sold this place. I'll tag my previous chart view. I'll upload that to this video if I can. If I can not do that, I will do that on my next video, where I anticipate this market from this level that is going to drop all the way to this point. So now you can see this place now, that this market now, there is a level here, there is a support level right here that got broken and became resistance. I remember in trending markets, there's a way you trade a trending market, there's a way you trade trending market, and there's a way you trade ranging market, and there's also the way you trade what is it called? There's a way you trade reversal markets. There are different methods to trade this market. The way you trade trending markets is not the way you trade a ranging market. You understand? So now, to trade a trending market that we are currently seeing on the chart right now, so I think we should take all of these things away, because we found the action trend line, so we should just take them out. We've got the action trend line here. So now this is what I do here. This is what I do here. Now, since I've marked this level and I've marked this level, giving me a first and a second touch. So now I want to see if I'm going to find a level in the market where price break out of. You understand? It's just like this level now, where price break out of this level now. Like the way price break out of this level here, break out here now and fall down, and also the way price break out of this level now and fall down. You understand? So that is the way I'm going to look for a level, and this level is what tends to reverse price after the pullback. You call it pullback or you call it retracement. So now this is the impulsive move, retracement move, impulsive move, retracement move, and definitely an impulsive move. So now this is how I spot my sniper's entry. Now this is how I spot my entry. Now remember, this is the lower high and a lower low, lower high and lower low. So now first of all, you understand the swing of the market. You understand market swing. Now you know that this is a swing, this is a swing, this is a swing, this is a swing, and definitely a swing. You understand? So when you see something like this in the market, you don't hesitate. So now this is what I do. As I've marked this level now to be my point of interest, where I'm going to sell this market from, now I'm going to go to the lower time frame to also look for other criteria, like other confluency to give me a sniper entry. I'm not just going to hit sell when the market gets to here and put my SA above this place. Fine, I can put my SA above this place as a safe place for me in the market, but for me to get the entry at sniper, I need to go to lower time frame. So now first of all, let me show you why I decide to sell this place, or why I thought that the point of interest where I'm going to sell this market from. Now I'm going to go to the lower time frame to also look for other criteria, like other confluency to give me a sniper entry. I'm not just going to hit sell when the market gets to here and put my SA above this place. Fine, I can put my SA above this place as a safe place for me in the market, but for me to get the entry at Sniper, I need to go to lower time frame. So now, first of all, let me show you why I decided to sell this place, or why I thought that this level is going to reverse this price. First of all, I had some multiple confluency here. I have the Fibonacci retracement that gets to 61%. If you see, the level was at the 61.8 level Fibonacci, so that's to tell us that this level is powerful. You understand? It has every important criteria to reverse the price. Now this is what I will do next. For me to trade this level, I'll wait to see a signal. And what is the signal? Is a candlestick confirmation that will tell me that this level is going to hold price. Now the signal is this candlestick, this green and black candlestick you see right here. This candlestick gave us the signal to trade this level. Now how did this work? We wait for price to approach the level. Now a lot of traders now will enter price at where this candle is now at the trend line, and they will definitely get stopped out by fake outs, and all these things are what those big traders like the institutional, those bank, these are what they use to take money out of novice traders. You understand? So those people now, they understand how price move, and they understand where we put our assets. You understand? They know that a lot of traders will enter immediately price get to the trend line, and they will put their asset above the trend line. You understand? So a lot of traders would have taken SA from this trade based on they do not understand why price hits the SL. You understand? So me now, I would wait to see a confirmation. Now this is the confirmation, which is this engulfing candle you see in the 4 hours. But once this confirmation it has happened already, now I will not just jump into the market. I will also go to lower time frame to look for entry, to look for where I'm going to get a very sniper entry at. So now this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to switch to the H1. Now this is the H1 now I'm going to draw a trend line because I saw a swing high and swing low here. So I'm going to draw a trend line like this. This is how I'm going to do this trend line. Now I'm going to draw it all the way to the upside. Then remember, this was that fall that came, this was that signal, this was our signal in the market. So this was the fall. So if you go to H4 back, you will see it. You see the confirmation candle before the market went up again. So that is it. This is it right here. So now, since I have seen this thing now, then I want to look at something else. Where is this level currently at now? It is at a support level. You understand? This level was a resistance. It broke and became support. So if I might to sell this market, I will not say yeah. That's why I said immediately that confirmation candle open, I want to go to lower time frame to see where price is currently at. Remember, you don't want to sell the market from a support level, and you don't want to buy the market from a resistance level. You understand? Because resistance level is where the market is selling from. The support level is where the market is the market is buying from. So now let's mark this place. Now this is our support level. You can see it. This is our support level now. So since price is at this level now, where price formed the signal, price has not formed all of these things yet. So I'm trying to explain something to you. You see this level now where price is now. where I found my signal, price is currently sitting at this support level, I would not enter. A lot of traders will enter this place maybe as they see the heavy momentum of the market coming down. A lot of traders will enter, maybe those novice traders, they will enter at this spot and maybe put their SC above this level, or maybe put it maybe above this candle. You understand? And they'll definitely get stopped out. You don't look for sniper entry like that. You look for sniper entries with discipline. You understand? You use discipline. You use sniper entry to find your edge also. So now, this is what you're going to do now here. This is what I did here, because I got this entry from this top right here. This is what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to look at the next, or maybe where I can find the most important resistance level, a minor resistance level in the chart. So now, where is a minor resistance level here? If you can observe what is going on now, this is a minor resistance. This is our initial resistance level where we were looking to sell the market. And if price should come back to here, it means we have a huge big opportunity to enter as a sniper. You understand? And here also, this level now, this is a break level, and this is a pullback and retest and a sell. So this level now, if you could draw a line, if you could draw a horizontal line here, this marked to be a resistance level. So if you see it now, the price almost hits the line. If you draw it like this, it almost hit the line. But if you draw it more closer a bit, it's just like this. But you see, it reacts with this same our key level. It reacts in this key level. So now, this is what I'm going to do now. Since I found this level as a key level, that if price should come back and there is a possibility that price can reverse back to this level, you understand? And if price definitely reverse back to here, there's also going to be a extra confirmation or extra confluence for me. Now, what is this thing now that has happened here? This is called a double top pattern. This is called a double pattern. So some people now, they will say price is not like equal with this one, this level. No, it's not like that. Double top is sometimes it's equal, sometimes it's like a little bit different from the other high. But as far the candlestick is not stronger or higher than the move, the previous high, sorry, you take that as a double top. You understand? Just like what happened here now. Let me simplify this to you. As you see now, you see the way price now broke out of the high. It was only one candlestick that went above. If it was like up to like two strong candle, you will see this level is being broken and the market is going up. So it's just one candle and it was not strong enough, and the next one was a bearish candle that went inside. So this was definitely a level to identify as another confluence. So this now add another confluence to my trade. You understand? It now gives me a edge in this place. So now I saw this pattern forming, double top. Then I went to my entry time frame, 15 minutes. So my entry time frame is 15 minutes because as a swing trader, I do most of my entries on 15 minutes, and maybe most of the time, and not all the time, just often, let me say often, I take trades on 30 minutes, but most of my trades are from the 15 minutes, because the 15 minutes gives me it gives me the best time to enter my market. You understand? It avoids it makes me avoid those low probability entries. You understand? So now what I do is that this is what I did when this market entered this level. Now, so people now would have said, okay, they'll take their trade from immediately the market hit this high. No, I didn't do that. I wait for a signal. Also, there's going to be a second signal. You understand? That is what I wait for to enter the market to execute. There's going to be a signal to confirm the level and a signal to confirm your entry. So now all these things now, it makes a good trade for you as a trader. That's why you need to look for those perfect trades. You don't need to trade everything once. You don't need to trade all the setup you see. You understand? understand? You can see 10 setup, and you take those 10 trade, and you eventually maybe you lose 7 and you win only 3. You understand? That is not a good thing. It's better that you found 5 trade and you took 5 of the trade, and 3 went your way and you lose 2, or 4 went your way and you lose 1. That is very, very good one. Or you took 2 trade and those 2 trade went your way, or you took 3 trade and 2 went your way and 1 didn't went your way. That is a very good one. So now this is what I did. I saw this engulfing candle on 15 minutes, then I wait for a confirmation to close, a bearish candle to close below this rejection candle, which was this engulfing candle right here that formed as a signal for me. But the next candle that came was a doji. It was bullish, and the other one also was a bullish candle. So I was like, what is going on? It seems like price is not going to give me my confirmation entry. So I just relaxed myself, because I was not hesitating, because I know my age. I know that this is what I need to see to enter the market. So I waited. Yeah, the next thing I saw another bearish candle form, and like this black candle like this, and it engulfed this previous candle. So it was like another new signal is forming for me. I said, okay, fine, let me wait. Then the next thing I saw this black candle form closely below this previous low right here on the lower time frame. Let me just kind 1 minute. So now this is where this is the low of this engulfing candle. So now I will wait for price to break below this low of this engulfing candle, heading below it a bit. Then I will take my trade and I'll put my SA above the wick right here. So that is what I did. I took my entry around somewhere here, and my SA was here, and I heard this trade. And as you can see, this market now, it has been selling to this level. Now let's zoom out to 1 hour and see what the market did. You see, the market sold, and a lot of people now, the market would have taken them out from here, all this place somewhere here, price would have taken them out. So you see, this is why you need to confluences. You don't need to just look for one confluence in the market. You need to, the more confluency you get in your trade, the more accurate that trade is going to be, and the more of that confirmation for you that trade is going to go your way. You understand? So like this video, comment what you think about this video. If you think this video has helped you see the market differently, comment below this video what you think. And if you have any challenge in trading, comment also. If you also want me to make a video on a very particular topic that you know it is actually what is holding you back to be profitable, or what psychology aspects of trading you think that you are missing out, or you need to know, comment on this video below. Subscribe so you get notified anytime I drop video like this again. And thank you for watching, and have a blessed and wonderful day. Bye bye.